ask them questions about the man through the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and we just always believe that it's the mind. Scripture always says, "Be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind." So what we doing is we just trying to give you ways to think, ways to move out into this world, so you can be successful in this world. So we follow the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who gives us guidance, and that's what I'm out here teaching today. Okay, all right, yes, sir. All right. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Just type in Brother Ben X on everything. Brother Ben X.
Spell Ben X.
B-E-N, last name X. B-E-N, last name X. So just put in the whole name, Brother Ben X, and all my stuff will pop up. All right. Yes, sir. All right.
Take care. Tell you two things. Seek and you shall find, knock and you shall be open, and ask and you shall receive.
Yes, sir.
And delight yourself in the Lord, He will give you the desire of your heart.
Yes, sir.
All right, let the Holy Ghost lead you.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
Talk to the people, brother.
All right, so pretty much, Brother Baba, I just want me to go in. I want to tell you guys some of the things that I got going. I have a youth mentoring program with Brother Traylon Curry. We call it the Let It Out session, and the Let It Out session is basically, man, we have it there in Dallas, and hopefully we'll end up expanding. And the whole point of us having the Let It Out session is because a lot of times as elders and adults, we go down and we telling the youth what they need to know, we telling the youth what they need to do, but sometimes if we just listen to the youth, they'll give us some answers that we didn't know. Captain Dennis said you can't listen while you're preaching. So our job is to listen to their problems, listen to what they're going through mentally, and give them an idea and give them the guidance that they need through our experience. I'm also on a barbershop tour with Captain Dennis Muhammad. Captain Dennis Muhammad is an OG in the Nation of Islam. He's one of the ones who understands the youth. He's one of the ones who's not talking down to the youth. He's one of the ones that admit that we failed you. So I appreciate Brother Captain Dennis. He always giving me insight about war stories in the Nation of Islam. He's always giving me insight about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And what we're doing is we're mobilizing the black men in cities like New York, Chicago, Detroit, Dallas. We was in North Carolina about 2 months ago, and the whole process and the whole reason we're doing the barbershop talks is because nobody's coming to the Christian mosque. So going to the church. Nobody's going to the mosque, and if they are, they're not the young people. So we understand we all getting haircuts today. So that's where the youth really is. They in the barbershop. So he go in and he may pose 3 questions, and we creating dialogue in the barbershops, and we trying to turn the barbershops into convenience stores. So Brother Captain Dennis made an example. He said, well, if I'm sitting down and I'm getting my hair cut, how come we can't have soaps right there and deodorant right there? How come we can't have paper towels, napkins right there, and laundry detergent right there, so we can do stuff that we're supposed to be doing? So when it comes to those barbershops and when it comes to being with Captain Dennis, it's one of the greatest things that I've been on, because it allows me to tour the world. It allows me to understand and see the condition of our people all over the world, and that's one of the things that we pretty much got going. And when it comes to our people, we have to understand that self-improvement is the basis of community development. We always talking about what the Nation of Islam doing, what the church doing. We always talking about what the Hebrew Israelites not doing. But at the end of the day, man, y'all been teaching out here and y'all been sharing news and knowledge with people out here for so many years. We got the quotes from Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We got the quotes from Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now it's just, are we going to apply it today? Are we going to agree that, okay, you may be Muslim, you may be Christian, let's come together? Because when you really think about it, as somebody who's conscious, you got a job. This person who's a Christian got a job. You conscious. Your person going, your little son, he's going to the public school. His son going to the public school. So when you sit back and you don't even know what's really going on, if this person is Christian or not, we all looking the same. So as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, I always use this quote: self-improvement is the basis of community development. And my favorite quote from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is, you never have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean one next to it. So instead of us putting up these videos, instead of us always focusing on what somebody not doing and condemning what they doing wrong, let me set up my example and show this young brother that, hey, you finna pick and choose. I'm not gonna tell you here is bad. I'm gonna just put mine up, and if you want to come drink from my drink, then you come drink from mine. But I'm not finna say this brother is wrong because he's at least getting away from the white supremacy mindset. So if you want to be a Moor, brother, go be a Moor. On the Million Man March, the minister didn't say, I want all y'all to join the Nation of Islam. The minister said, go join a black organization so we can unite with one another. And what I love to always say from Brother Nuri is, we're not dealing with uniform, we dealing with unity. Unity is, your mama taught you 5 + 2 = 7. This person right here says 6 + 1 = 7. Your mama says 7 plus 0 equals 7. And because we got different equations, we beefing with one another because we got different equations. But if you sit down and get to the root of the understanding, we all get into the same answer. We all have the same answers. So what we got to do, man, we just got to unite, and not just talk unite, but actually unite as a people. If y'all can bring the forms, if y'all can bring the spiritual health, if y'all can bring this, then we all come together and pull it together because we all are together, right? But what it seemed like it's becoming is an ego stroke. The minister called it intellectual masturbation. The minister said we can talk about religion after we free. So now this is what Captain Dennis said today. Captain Dennis said we can argue about religion, we can argue about politics, but we can't argue about being a man. Let's be a man. Let's be a man to our children, a provider, a maintainer. A lot of people that's talking down on religions and talking about the church, you just as bad to your children as well. You're not maintaining your woman out there, and she got to work to bring 50% of the rent, but you still want her to have sex and cook and take care of the children. No, we got to come together and be men, because we are the pillars of the community. And before we talk about what the youth is doing, we got to talk about what we is doing, because brother Captain Dennis said we are the Y generation, and he said we are the Y generation because we demand answers. So it's no more do as I say, not as I do. That ain't our swag today, man. If you say don't smoke and you smoke, I'm gonna ask you why you smoking. If you saying don't drink and you drinking, I'm gonna ask you why you drinking. So that's our spirit. It needs to come to where we being examples instead of telling everybody what they need to do, because and we not doing it. So that's pretty much my message. And if you have any questions, I'm willing to expound on that.
No, you've answered all the questions, brother, and taught very definitively. I don't have anything to say except I'm very elated to meet you, my brother, very humbled, and I hope to see you soon. Yes, sir. Peace.